Hello everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. It is October 23rd, and it's time for another weekly update for week 22 of my journey to Wonderland here on Big Anklevich on health. All right, so the first thing we do every time is we go to the daily report. So let's see how this week went. Okay, it is Tuesday, and so today I'm eating. It wasn't good today, but I'm gonna try and be good from here on out. What did I had today? Let's see. I had bacon and eggs for breakfast, and I had lamb chops for lunch, and those were really good and wonderful, and I'm glad that I had that. Now, had I been really good, I would not also have had a whole bunch of cheese melted and rolled up inside other slices of cheese. Yeah, I did that. Oh, I also snitched a little bit of cream, which I'm not supposed to be eating. And worse yet, I had a couple of swallows of milk, which I'm definitely not supposed to be having. I'm trying to stop doing the dairy and it's just not working. I'm not stopping. But that's what I'm going to do for the rest of this week. No more dairy. No more mutants. Sorry, that you probably don't get that on this channel. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday and that is a fasting day. It's been a pretty good day so far. I haven't had any real issues. Hungry, of course, because it's fasting day, but haven't had any problems otherwise. Been feeling good, and so been a good day. All right, it is Thursday, and I have a lovely sunset for you. Isn't that nice? Okay, so today was an eating day. This morning I had bacon and eggs for breakfast, as well as some liver. I used the bacon and eggs to kind of mask the taste of the liver because I still am not totally used to that crap, but it is good for you, so I try. Then later at lunchtime I had just a pound. It's not actually a pound, it's like a pound and a third or something, pound and a quarter. They come in packages of 3, and I think you get 4. It's got to be a pound and a third because you get 4 pounds altogether, but it comes in packages of 3, so that means 1 1/3 pounds of ground beef. Just put it in the frying pan. I fried it up in some ghee, I believe is what I used to cook it, and put a whole bunch of salt on it, and it tastes great, man. I enjoy it. And then I started my fast, so here I am fasting, and I'll be fasting all the way through to Saturday morning. Okay, it is Friday, and it's a fasting day. So, of course, as usual, I am freezing. I'm out in the car trying to warm up, put my hand on anything the sun has been shining on to warm my hands up. I'm starting to think that maybe I might need to do something this winter. I might need to change things around, because on days that I'm fasting, I am just too cold. And when the weather actually gets cold, I'm going to be dying. Good. Luckily, it doesn't get that cold here in Houston. So maybe I'll be fine. I don't know. Maybe I should keep with it and see what happens. I don't know. But also, yeah, an interesting thing that happened today was that my gas came back. The gas that I thought I was rid of after having cheated last week on the plan and eating chocolate and chocolate chip cookies. It plagued me for many days, and then I finally got it to go away on Monday, and yesterday it started up again. Last night I was had to go to the bathroom, and I did, and then that pressure that you feel down there when you have to pee, it didn't go away, because it wasn't pressure from that, it was pressure from gas that was pushing down on me, and I went, oh no, it's coming back. How long does it take to get over this stuff? What is the deal behind all this? Can I have that many days of pain from having eaten one little thing of flour with gluten or soybean oil or whatever's in all that stuff that can it really leave me going for, I mean, it's been a full week, more than a week since I did that. How long am I going to have to deal with the pain? Hopefully no more. We'll see. I made a new bottle of magnesium water and I drank a whole bunch of it, and it's going away. It feels like I'm going to be okay. But maybe I just have to keep on the magnesium water for a while before this will stop being an issue. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, it is Saturday, and this morning I got up, I had some bacon and eggs for breakfast, along with a hot dog. I threw actually 2 hot dogs. You only see one here because, as usual, I ate it before I took the picture. But I felt like having hot dogs. So I threw a couple of them into the frying pan right after I took the bacon and eggs out, and I fried those up and made them nice and crispy and brown on the outside, and that was actually pretty good. I'm not one of those people that hates hot dogs. I know tons of people just hate them. I'm not one of them. I guess I was kind of raised on them. I ate plenty of hot dogs as a kid, and bologna, which is basically just hot dog in flat form. So I don't hate hot dogs, and sometimes when I feel like something that tastes a little different, I have a hot dog, although pretty sure like second ingredient on the freaking list in hot dog right after like the meat that goes in there is corn syrup, so maybe I shouldn't, but I did. So yeah, I had and there was more eggs that I ate than what you see here as well. Again, took the picture after I started, and I was pretty good and full after that. Later in the day we went to Costco. We were going shopping, and I found these beef sticks that they have at Costco. I had them a couple months ago. If you look back through the archives, you can find them. I talked about them because I ate them then too. I got myself some of these beef sticks. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get some of these again because they were pretty good last time. So I got some, and I was going to have them this week. The weird thing was we actually ate some food at Costco, but it hadn't been that long since I ate breakfast, and I wasn't really hungry, so I didn't get myself a hot dog like I sometimes tend to do. A hot dog with no bun. And also I'd had a hot dog earlier in the day for breakfast, so I wasn't super jonesing for a hot dog at that point. So I skipped that, and then I got these beef sticks, and then all of a sudden when I got out to the car, I'm like, you know what, I'm eating one of these. So I popped the package open, and I started eating them in the car, and I ate 2 of them. We went to the next store, which is Aldi, where we do a lot of our grocery shopping. When we came out of Aldi, I'm like, you know what, I'm eating more of these, and I wound up eating 4 of them, and then I was just like, geez, I need to make this be my meal, I guess, because so when you eat with fasting anyways, I don't know if it's as big of a deal otherwise, but you want to have a feeding window. You're eating for a certain amount of time. Even when you're not fasting, you want to eat within a certain period of time and then give your body a rest afterwards. So I figured I have eaten, and I'm just going to have to say this was my meal. And so I quit eating after that. And that was my food for the day. I'm pretty sure that I was tempted to get some cheese and to eat it. And I resisted it. I'm pretty sure I never gave in. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I gave in. I actually did okay. So that's nice. On a weekend, I don't often do that. Okay, it is Sunday, and today I didn't eat until a little later. I didn't do my usual first thing in the morning breakfast. Happens a lot to me on Sunday. I guess because I eat later on Saturday usually, and so I'm not as hungry in the morning. I don't know. But anyways, I thought I could do my usual, bacon and eggs like I always have for breakfast almost. But it was like noon, and I didn't have to do that. I could try something different. And so I had a ribeye that had been in the meat drawer, just sitting there in the fridge, waiting for me for more than a week, probably, that I hadn't gotten to. So I thought, that one's probably aged pretty well. I think I'll try that. And so I busted that out, and I barbecued that up. And I had that for lunch. And we were having some folks coming over later. My wife was going to make roast for that, so I figured I'll have something slightly different for lunch. And so then later, the people came. We had roast. My wife specifically made this roast here for me. She put it in the pressure cooker, I guess. The rest of the roast she did in the slow cooker with this sauce that she buys from Aldi, and it's got I don't know, it's got like a bunch of carbs in the sauce, and I know it's not good. And I complained about it yesterday when she was buying the sauce for it and said, what if we did it without the sauce? She said, well, I'll do some for you without the sauce. So this was my roast that I had. Probably would have been better if it was slow cooked rather than pressure cooked. Wasn't as soft and pull aparty and the kind of stuff that you get with roast. I've been talking to my wife, seeing if she can show me how to use the slow cooker, because I've never really done it before. But it seems like I could get a lot of good use out of it. Considering the amount of meat I eat, I could probably just throw stuff in there, let it cook, simmer for a long time, however that crap works, and eat some good stuff. So I'm gonna try that sometime soon. Anyways, so then I started fasting, and I'll be fasting through all day tomorrow and into the next day. All right, it's Monday, and as usual, it's a fasting day, so I haven't had anything. It's been a good 23 hours so far since I had my last meal. Ate late on a Sunday like I usually do. Doing good so far, haven't had any issues. Getting along just fine. Today is the 21st of October, which means it has been 5 months since I started in on this experiment, this adventure, this journey to Wonderland. And yeah, down 63 pounds. Can't complain about that. We'll see tomorrow if that's gone down any more. All right, thank you very much, sir. And it's time for the weigh-in to see just exactly how things came out. This week's goal was 232. Was also last week's goal and the week before's goal, but that doesn't matter. We're still forging forward. Did I make it under or at least even with 232? Let's see. All right, so there you go. 231.2. That is under the goal. Finally, I finally made it under the goal of 232 pounds. 231.2, which is 0.8 pounds under the goal. That means that I lost 3 pounds exactly this week. And that puts my total weight loss since May 21st at 65.8 pounds, which is 22.15% of what I weighed when I started. So this week I hit my 5-month mark. October 21st made 5 months that I've been doing this. So right around 65 pounds at 5 months. And I mean, I cannot complain about how things have gone. I feel better, I look better, everything is going pretty darn well. There's very little to complain about as far as this goes. This week I was good. I didn't cheat in any way, and you know I didn't even eat cheese this week. That's how good I was, and I think it helped. You know, I lost 3 pounds this week. If I could lose 3 pounds every week, I would catch back up to the old goals that I used to have before I had to slide them back a little bit. If I can keep myself on that track, you know, just eating carnivore, not having cheese, maybe I could get there really fast. However, I'm going to try something different this week. I'm not going to eat cheese. That's not going to be the thing that's different. But this time around, we're going back to the experiment that I blew it with last week, which is not the week that we just watched the videos of, but the week before, when I gave in and I ate something that I shouldn't have, and then I ate something more that I shouldn't have, and then I had gas for a whole week and felt like crap. And to tell you the truth, I'm still having some issues with that. I'm still getting that gas sometimes. I don't know what I've done to myself. I should not have cheated. I'm assuming that's what it is. Hopefully it's not something else. Yeah, I'm going to go back and we're going to try that again. We're going to try 1 meal a day for a week and see just how it does. If I lose 3 pounds with 1 meal a day, then it might be worth trying that instead. One thing I think that it might help with is just how cold I get on the days that I'm fasting. I'm always freezing to death. My hands are always so cold when I'm fasting. I know it's because I'm fasting, and when I'm not eating food, then your body conserves its heat. It draws its heat into its core, so your hands and your feet will be very cold, and I am always very cold in the hands and the feet on days that I fast. So I'm hoping that one meal a day might change that, might make it that, hey, I ate today, I ate every day. So maybe my body won't feel like it's fasting so much if it only goes like 22 hours instead of 40. And I'm going to do my best to eat the same amount of food that I would over the week's period. Because usually on days that I do eat, I eat 2 meals. I have a breakfast and a lunch. And I'm going to skip the breakfast each day. And so I'll just be having a lunch. And I'm going to try and distribute those amounts of food out so that it's about the same amount of food. So I'm not raising the amount of calories that I'm bringing in or the amount of fat or any of that stuff. Because if that's what I do, then I'm probably going to kill my progress. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited about it. I mean, hey, I like eating, so eating once a day rather than once every other day might be, a real treat for me. See if I can manage to not go crazy and be stupid like I did the last time I tried this. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do this week. It's going to be 1 meal a day, and we're going to see if we can get to the next level down goal, which is 230 pounds. Or under 230 pounds. That would be awesome, right? I would really like to get under 230 pounds because I don't remember when it was that I last made it that far. It was definitely last time I was on the way up. I've never made it down to 220 pounds in any of the attempts that I've made to lose weight over the last 10 years or whatever. So I'm excited about that. I'll have to tell you that much. So yeah, that's what we're going to do this week. It's going to be 1 meal a day. We're shooting for 230 pounds, and we're going to see how it goes. I'll be back with you again next week to see how it turned out here on Big Anklovich on Health.